Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Yep, still being fucking like this. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statements. Yeah, no like decisive evidence, no decisive witness. This time, not so fast, Judge. I was just taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. Sure you were. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Wow. Pretty pretentious. Pretty presumptuous. Order. Mr. Von Karma, what's the meaning of the statements just now? He's an asshole. What do you think? But unless you question everything. He's the judge. It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Alright. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. I, the mysterious boat shop owner. Let's see how he plays in court. Witness, state your profession. Yeah, that is absolutely. Now that I hear like the gavel and him like right after it, it's definitely the same sound effect. I am the proprietor of this restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in a boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. I still haven't heard this old guy. Who this old guy is. Yeah, we gotta know who he is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I had predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. It's not trivial. Fuck off. Tell him, yeah, witness state the name. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several days. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Alright, the night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. And then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. What do you mean, no? There's nothing to question from my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Who the fuck is this guy? Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before the 3 minutes are up. Yeah, fuck off. You're wrong. Again. Judge your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright. Fuck off, dude. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Oh, I'd like to see that more. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take your time. You may cross-examine the witness. Alright. That was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Just after midnight, you say? Yeah, just around then. Are you sure? Sure. Pretty sure. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Please stop. I mean, it's cool every now and then, but please. A little less now. Don't glare at me like that. I remember it clearly, I did. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant while I rent boats as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Exactly what's not good enough. Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. Parrot. Don't be so hard on the girl Keithy boy. Keith. Prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. I heard a bang. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure? Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating by the lake. Floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep. You couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At that time. And I heard another bang. What was that about? Another what? So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Makes sense. The boat comes back to the shore and a man walks by the window. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. I don't even remember seeing the window. Could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, so he was right there in front of me. But he was right there in front of me, I saw him. Rather important detail, please add to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. The man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. The dad. Call him dad in court. Dead certain Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, and he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him. Now, Edgeworth boy. He's dead. This sounds like a decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubts. Bon Karma, he lured me to cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom's glaring at us. I'd better act quick or this trial's going to be over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's court that it cannot have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand. Exactly. That is easily explainable. He couldn't have wiped his prints. He could have wiped his print after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Judge lost in thought. What should I do? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead, but his words is all we have. If you were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Next, do we have evidence? It's not good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, Can you hear me, sis? Please? We need your help. Nick needs you. Ah, shit. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. But it's the second day. The witness may leave the stand. Court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. Case is extremely clear. They see no room for misinterpretation of the fact. Oh shit. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Oh fuck, really? Accused will surrender to the court immediately. Be held pending trial at the higher court within a month for today's date. Oh shit. Really? Oh fuck. No, it's already out. Oh. Who is it? What was that just now? Me. Larry? Yeah, you were there. You were there too. What are you doing here? Listen, you just gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. It was already found guilty. Verdict's been decided. I call for adjournment. Yeah, like, it's over. Unless... Okay, yeah, I guess the judge's kinda lenient. Whatever. So you say you heard a gunshot. I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. You could have jumped in sooner before they called him guilty. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial's over. I agree with Karma. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. The three boys. Edgeworth was just guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Three boys sticking together, standing up for each other. There's another witness. It is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Waste of time. Verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to rent an accurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Okay, wow. I don't think that was really possible. Mr. Von Karn, I order you to call this a new witness to testify now. And the court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear the new witness. Court is adjourned. You can't really fucking teach Larry his own, like, testimony in 5 minutes, can you, Karma? Oof, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I'm seeing worse. Yeah, right. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. Then he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You just say something, right? It's the first time Larry and Edgeworth saw each other in, like, how many years, right? 4th grade? A lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. This might be our chance. Von Karma's only ever run perfect trials. Perfect prepared witnesses, perfect, complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the courts, and that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. It was 15 minutes. Everything depends on Larry now. Exactly. He can't fucking prepare him for 5 minutes. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Well, and Karma didn't even have time to prepare his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Yeah, absolutely is. That night I was out in a boat at the lake. I was looking for something, I found it. I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then I just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Wow, okay, so he heard one, but everyone else heard two. That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Oh, we've come to this far, there's no way to go but forward. Well, I'm not gonna push, I'm not gonna press him on anything. He contradicted our evidence here. I went home, I heard bang, looked out over the lake, I didn't notice the boat. I heard that single gunshot. But with Lotta's, it said two, right? Not this. This. Two sounds. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang, you're sure? But does it make him kind of a liar? I didn't realize his mouth twitches, his smile. That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs, and also whoever other guy is. Yeah, and the old man just said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Is that why they thought Larry fucking jumped in? Cause were you even listening? Yeah. Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. That's why he fucking jumped up, because he only heard one. You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me really nice and stuff, okay? Larry, come on. You know what's up, dude. Mr. Butts. What? You only heard one gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, on my head. Oh, fuck. This. Larry! You're fucking used to this. Order, and stop the booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to a radio on earphones. Yeah, so what? Well, that's a crime. I listen to my radio, everybody listens to the radio, what's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept the witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? I gotta say, should I let him continue? His testimony's kinda shit. And he's our only choice though. What if his testimony contradicts the other ones? And if we just leave it be, you know? Whatever. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts, please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Alright, leave it to me. It wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. So only being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an auto quest show on the radio. See, listening to it, a real booming loud, like. I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.